I waved my arms up and down, trying to teach a young eagle to fly, but it showed no reaction. I took out a mouse to lure it closer, but it still failed. My grandpa told me, this eagle simply could not fly. In order to teach it to fly, I placed the eagle on a basket and used a rope to pull it up high. I kept luring it with food, but the eagle still wouldn't move, so I threw it down, yet it still didn't dare spread its wings. Next day, I took the eagle to the mountaintop, facing the wind. It finally opened its wings. Then the eagle bravely flew out, but it flew farther and farther away. I grew worried about it, so I started chasing it. Now the eagle fixed its eyes on a marmot. It wanted to hunt. The eagle dove rapidly to attack, but the marmot sensed danger and hid in its burrow.
A titan dragon suddenly got ambushed by one of its own kind. Its massive body came crashing down, because it was unbelievably heavy. It ended up snapping its own back leg. It couldn't get back on its feet. What made it even worse, the attacker walked straight toward its wife.
My hand suddenly grew scales, and I couldn't wash them off. When I spread my palm again, the scales disappeared. I thought it was just an accident. That night, I took a sip of water. The kettle magically stuck to my palm when I tried to kick it away, but my palm stuck to the wall. The parents heard the noise. They came up.
This husky wasn't really thirsty, but still, he took over the only water spot. Whenever any other dog tried to come near, the husky would chase them away. The other dogs were angry, but no one had the courage to speak up, so they stayed quiet with their heads down. But the new tall dog was different. He walked right to the snow near the husky and easily made a hole in the ice. Seeing this, all the other dogs ran to the sound. Buck happily welcomed them and shared the water spot with everyone. But instead of thinking about his actions, the husky became even more aggressive. He believed as long as he ran in front of the team, his owners would always love him. But he didn't know that the most important thing for a lead dog is to win the hearts of the others. One day, the lady was checking the path ahead. Suddenly, the ice broke, and the next moment, she fell into the freezing water. Seeing this, the man ran toward her. But by then, she had already started sinking down slowly. At this moment, Buck ran like lightning. He passed the man and jumped into the water without fear. In the dim light, Buck lifted the lady on his back and kept hitting the ice with his body quickly to save her. Finally, he succeeded in getting her out, but by then, Buck was completely exhausted. Not only was he tired, but the man was now standing beside him, showing his love for Buck. But soon, Buck couldn't handle it anymore and started sinking into the ice. The man cried out Buck's name and panicked. Hearing the voice, Buck tried to find the right spot. The man pulled out his knife and started hitting the ice, but the ice was so thick that the knife broke after just a few hits. He fell to his knees, crying, thinking how the dog who always stayed behind had risked his life to save his wife. Just then, he saw someone holding out a tool to him. Without thinking, he grabbed it and started breaking the ice again. But suddenly, he felt something. He turned and saw that the one handing him the stick was none other than Buck himself, the dog he was crying for. Seeing Buck so close dog who always stayed behind had risked his life to
Wait!
Huh?
You hate vegetables! You eat only beans!
I hate vegetables. I eat only beans. Vegetables.
And water!
Taking this.
I was a ghost.
Run, Milo!
The lion only wanted a single sip of water, but a dark shadow suddenly slammed into him. The lion looked up and saw a massive buffalo. Years earlier, this buffalo had tried to claim the water source for itself. It cast dark magic over the entire grassland. As a result, the land suffered endless drought. All the animals were turned into withered trees. By chance, the lion wandered into this wasteland. It was desperately thirsty. After finally spotting a water source, it lowered its head to drink. In an instant, the buffalo knocked it to the ground. Faced with such an enormous beast, the lion had no choice but to flee. Severely injured, the lion collapsed behind a stone wall and passed out. In its dream, an elephant guided the lion's soul away. Countless animals bowed down in worship. Only then did the lion realize it was the king of all beasts. Under the lion's protection, all animals once lived together in peace. That peace lasted until a demonic buffalo appeared. It turned the land into a desert. It transformed the animals into dead trees. When the lion awoke, it finally understood the truth. If these animals were not saved in time, they would die just like the tree before it. The lion let out a powerful roar. It resolved to save all life across the grassland. The lion bravely confronted the massive buffalo. It launched the first attack. The buffalo swung its horns and struck back violently. The lion swiftly dodged aside. It began moving toward the rocks.